Alright fam, buckle up because in today's video we're going to dive into the world of amino acid. When we said amino acid, they're simply a tiny molecules that make up of protein which are building block of life. Think of them as letters that form words, but in this case we're simply referring to protein. Your body needs to grow and repair, also function. And in total, we have 20 amino acids that are important for human. These amino acids that we're talking about are being classified into two. The first one is what we call the essential amino acid, and we have the non-essential amino acid. 9 of the 20 amino acids are called essential amino acid because your body cannot make them, so you need to get them from your diet. And the remaining 11 amino acids are called non-essential amino acid, meaning your body can produce them on its own. In simple terms, amino acids are nature's building blocks that your body assembles into protein for various important jobs. And you need to understand that each amino acid have the same core structure, with a small unique twist that gives it special properties. And also, all amino acids share a common structure, but with a little differences which make each one unique. So, when we are to look at the structure of amino acid, as the name suggests, central carbon, meaning it has to be in the center. The formula, or let me say the general formula of amino acid, first of all, we're going to have what we call the central carbon. And this is more like a hoop where everything connects. And by our left-hand side, we are going to have what we call the amino group. Amino group, NH3. This part contains nitrogen and hydrogen atoms. And in this part helps amino acids bond together to form protein. So the next thing we're going to have is what we call the carboxyl group. Carboxyl group. Carboxyl group. This part contains what we have in this part is carbon and then oxygen atoms. It gives amino acid their acidic nature. And what about the next one? It's on top here, which we're going to have what we call the hydrogen. And this is nothing but just a simple hydrogen. And the last but not the least is what we call the side chain. The side chain is also called the R group. This part makes each amino group different from one another. This is what we call the R group. So the R group can be anything from a single hydrogen atom to a more complex structure. It's like a personality of each amino acid. So meaning that if we are to change, for example, from alanine to phenylalanine, like it's going to have the same structure, NH3, hydrogen on top, and here COO minus, but what will be changing is simply the personality, which we call the R group. So in this case, we call this to be the amino group. Let's write it down. Amino group. And this, we call it the carboxyl group. And here we have what we call the hydrogen atom. Okay, let's just put it completing. And here is what we call the central carbon. What about the last one? The last one is what we call the side chain. Side chain. So, this is it for this problem. I hope you find it helpful. If you do, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Bye. Alright fam,